100, so it's funny you got 100 in your head. Do your family be love me? Silly niggas better not play with your name. Silly niggas better not play with the game. I know you haters, but the name is the name. That's a 9/11 first, do your thing, do your thing. I'm thinking about dropping some change, but I ain't. Twitter thugs, they just bang for the fame. You know how he put his brain in his life. I'm thinking about making a change, but I can't. I'm not gonna stop fighting, I'm not gonna give up jokes. I'm not gonna let these pussy niggas catch me without my toe. I'm not gonna piece cheap with the house, cause that ain't cold. Pussy nigga, I can never be you. I'm not gonna stop flexing, I'm not gonna give up jokes. I'm not gonna let these pussy niggas catch me without my toe. I'm not gonna piece cheap with the house, cause that ain't cold. Pussy nigga, I can never be you. I'm the greatest. What's up, bro? On your name on the game, we gon' cane. My shooter itching for blood, this personal, they ain't looking for no pain. If you ain't want your mama dying, kids crying, why you even have to say it? Billy's in the front, y'all ain't here, it's okay, we gon' stay here. Shit the up lover too, yeah, we know. My brother in the building. 50 ball on the floor, to my son and my nephew, they complaining. One nigga screen recording everything I do, got me scared to say shit. You the police, you the DA, yeah, we know why you helping with their cases. When they left something can, they was mad, you could see it on their faces. Off like 3Ks in Aquarius, and nigga, we racist. Long ropes on the wood, if you cross me, would you trip off these masons? I'm a millionaire looking for credit, knows what they cost on the pay. Shit, man, shit crazy. I don't know, because Forestville, you know I got from Forestville, Brody. The Arab store. Like I said, I'm a millionaire. Let's talk real quick. My brother in the building, Twan. So let's talk, y'all. Y'all hit the light. Let's talk real quick. So I go to work last week, right? Black History Month started. They always put a display up at my job for Latin History Month. They had a whole bunch of explorers and shit like that, right? I got 8 people that's cooning. Hit the light. So they put up explorers, Asian History Month. They always put up all types of Asian cultures and things you learn from Asia, who they pray to, everything. Now it's Black History Month. And the first thing I come down the hall, I go, what the fuck? It looked like a dry. Hey, Twan, you remember Kenan Ivory Wayans when he played Jerry Curl on Hollywood Shuffle when his Jerry Curl dried? Please give my activator. It's a wig like that. Another wig with like cornrows glued on it. And weave, and on it says hair. Hair was used to escape this. So I'm like, man, this is bullshit, right? I'm like, what type of bullshit? Then right next to it, they got a display of dashikis and head wraps. And then a display next to that is a fucking desk full of books. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Dreams from My Father, Michelle Obama. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get mad. And I start speaking out. I'm like, what the fuck do this guy do with Black history? The father of Negro History Week, which turned into Black History Month, is Carter G. Woodson. So I'm like, most of you motherfuckers in here don't know that. How about put that up first? So I'm cussing people out since last week. I see this black lady and I tell her, I say, you want to see some bullshit? And I tell her, she go, well, no, did you read it? Did you read it? Our hair helped us get through slavery. I said, miss, when we was on the cotton field, when did we have time to do that type of intricate braiding? I said the slave work from, what's up, Stevie? I said the slave work from can't see morning to can't see night. What time did they get to do individual twisty braids? Fuck out of here. So she tries to tell me that the way the African Americans would braid hair a different way because it would you braid it like a map to get out of slavery. I said, miss, I got a big ass picture of Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass on my wall. You want to try that story again? This bitch tried to blow smoke up my ass and say that cornrows helped us get. First of all, do that even make sense? You can't see your own hair. Oh, I need to go this way. Nobody did that. I asked her, I said, well, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, Robert Small. I said, ma'am, we got a list of fucking slaves. I told her all the stuff she could have put. This coon bitch talks like, you want to be combative. I said, combative? I said, no, I want to be historically accurate. I want to actually teach people something. I said, I don't want to be mocked. I said, when it was Hispanic Heritage Month, y'all ain't put a bunch of fucking tacos on the table. So how the fuck you got a bunch of hair weaves and a nappy ass jury curl wig? Hit the like. Shit made me mad. Hit the like. Shame the devil. Everybody good?
No, that stinks to death.
Okay. Okay, make it play. Yo, DV, make it play. What, you need help?
Yeah.
Doing what?
I'm taking off your.
All right. Right, Twan. I should report her black ass to HR, but they gonna fire me if I make a big stink out of it. Y'all know they are. But all the stories we got of black people who ran out of slavery. Have y'all ever heard some dumb shit like that? He was reading his corn. They were reading Jabari's cornrows, and that's how we got out of slavery. Oh, we run up this way. Nobody was doing that. Come here, boy. Put your head down so I can look at the map. That shit wasn't happening. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. You think somebody would do? Come here, boy. Put your head down so I can see which way to run. You see that braid right there? That's the slave catcher. That's where the slave. Twan. See that braid right there? That's the slave catcher. You want to run away? Nobody saying no stupid shit like that. That's the first time I ever heard that goofy shit. Motherfucker at work tried to tell me, P. Williams, that the cornrow display they had for Black History had a deeper meaning. See, we use cornrows to get out of slavery because the patterns we used was the patterns like a map to show you how to run away. Who the fuck can see their own hair? Like I'm supposed to believe. And she got mad when I said, so Frederick Douglass had a bush that was just, so what, was his hairstyle saying just run through the bush, nigga? She got mad at me. I said, Frederick Douglass I said, that don't make no sense. Ma'am, we literally know how Harriet Tubman got away. We know how these people got away. you can't give me one story of a nigga that was reading cornrows to get away. Right, Big Star Frederick he just lucked out. She can't give me one name of this cornrow hero. Right. So when they had to leave soon as they got a fresh hairdo, Twan. Don't go to sleep. Don't sleep on it. Then I said, dashikis. I said, niggas don't wear dashikis over here. I said, you got all the Africans confused. And I wasn't lying. Most of the Africans like, why the fuck is this? Why is this doing here? Motherfucker, Black History Month that bred a bunch of coons. I had some half-breed broad trying to tell me how this about Black history. Bitch, you better go somewhere. Bitch, sat the fuck down. I should tell him, well, go put that shit upstairs and see how that shit is, see if that shit is celebrated or see if it ain't tore down in a day. Well, put it upstairs amongst other thinking Black people and see how many calls the HR you get. Like, what? The fuck is this bullshit? So, Brian Flores. First of all, have y'all been paying attention to the NFL hire? What are you screaming Brooklyn Nets for? Nigga, y'all didn't get nobody. Y'all got a nigga who can't shoot and you still stuck with Kyrie Irving. Fuck out of here. Don't do that. Y'all niggas lost 9 in a row. You cheering about a nigga who ain't played since last June. Nigga, calm down. The last time you seen Ben Simmons, he was blowing free throws and scared to dunk. And you happy about that. Fuck the fact that Philly been totally good without this nigga. I think you need to reevaluate your assessment, son. Steph Curry can't play with Patty Mills. Steph Curry can't play with Patty Mills. Drummond is good. Dre Drummond is pretty good, but how they gonna use him? Dre Drummond is pretty good, but how they gonna use him? And you saw with the Lakers last year, he ain't as good as a rim protector. I'm going to use your name. Wait, what? Huh? No. Nigga, Kyrie quitting was mentally hurting James Harden. Hey, no, you're not going to pull that, nephew. No. Playing with Kyrie Irving was meant. James Harden didn't sign up. Man, them gonna be some bums. Them gonna be some bums. Them 2 first-round picks gonna be bums. One of them you getting from this year. They literally the first. What, you happy about the 28th pick in this draft? I want you to think about it. That's the 28th pick. That ain't nothing. They're gonna draft a bum. A nigga who don't get no time. The 28th pick? Come on. I would have traded Kyrie. Anyway, yeah, I'd have got Kyrie ass out of there. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you shaking your head at me, nigga. And why did you use a white man? Shake your head. I just been the nigga that picked the last 6 championships. That's why people over here. Share your opinion. It's your opinion. But I like just totally been right about that shit. And some dumbass lady, I said 2 years ago, Russell Westbrook ain't no point guard. Now look at you. Russell Westbrook is a point guard, but that has nothing to do with why the Lakers are not good. Russell Westbrook could be the purest point guard there ever was. That wouldn't necessarily equal wins. Kyrie Irving ain't really a point guard. Look what that's doing. It's the fact that you don't play no defense. The fact that the Lakers don't play defense and don't have shooters. Yeah. It ain't about Russ being a point guard. That's not my issue with Russ. My issue is he can't make shots. But like I was saying, the Brian Flores thing has been bringing out a whole bunch of coons. Whoa, Lord. I'm talking about some straight up buck dancers. I'm telling the truth, though. You still got the same problem. We can't act like Ben Simmons just going to come back and be the same. Oh, we got Ben Simmons. What Ben Simmons been doing this whole time? But we can shoot, though. But you know you can't play Andre Drummond and Ben Simmons at the same time, right? You know that, right? You got 2 players you can't play at the same time. I'm just saying, it's little shit to look at. You got players you can't play. You can't play Drummond and Simmons. The same motherfuckers I've been had come out of the East. Stop asking me dumb shit. I told you it was going to probably be the Bucks and the Suns again. Anyway. You can throw Ben on the best offensive player and everybody else scores, Jeff. You right. No, you can't. Ben can't check Embiid. It depends on who that best offensive player is. He can't check Embiid. We saw last year, shit, he might give Trae Young problems, but he gonna give his own team problems because he ain't gonna shoot. Trae Young gonna always outscore him. So that's debatable, Jeff. I keep telling people, y'all overrate his defense. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. But they got Andre Drummond. He gonna be stopping shit back there. Tell me this. Since you added another 6'3" combo guard, where does Seth play when Patty Mills comes in? So you're going to have a Patty Mills, Seth Curry backcourt? Who's the natural point guard? Who gonna bring the ball? Oh, Ben gonna bring the ball up the floor. Ben gonna bring the ball up the floor with that. I do too, Blue Ball. I think the Sixers came out better. KD not gonna be back for another 3 weeks. James Harden not coming back to save you. Drummond can play right now. Seth Curry can play right now. Ben Simmons ain't playing right now. Ben Simmons about to suit right up. Right now, you can say Ben Simmons is in shape enough. Somebody tell me right now. Do y'all think Ben Simmons gonna suit up and play for them in the next 3 games? Is Ben Simmons gonna be game ready in the next 3 games? Me too, Craig. Somebody explain this to me. How you got a better? Cause my man, wait, what? I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, I'm gonna use your name. Wait, what? Huh? How the fuck you figure Ben Simmons? Cause I looked at that and I've been thinking about that all day. I was like, I don't know how this helps. That's what I keep saying, Jeff. I keep telling people that the first rounders are going to be like the 28th picks. Somebody explain to me, do y'all think Ben Simmons going to play within the next 3 games? Right. Skip Bayless was. So KD not coming back for 3 weeks. James Harden not going to be there. Kyrie and Drummond. Man, they're going to lose 12 in a row. They're going to lose 12 in a row. They on position to lose 12 in a row. Who they play tonight, Big Sauce? I'll tell you. Why the Wizards? Well, yeah, we traded away Dinwiddie, but we ain't been playing with him most of the year. And there goes the problem. Kyrie never won a Harden there. They're going to be the problem right there. So tell me this. In the fourth quarter, is Ben Simmons going to play? Kyrie, KD, Ben Simmons. Who else? Seth Curry. Who else? Joe Harris. I'm going to get a bucket every trip down the floor. I don't care what you say. I'm going to get a bucket every trip down the floor. Yes, they are, Triple J. Triple J. Look, this was great happen. Now you can be able to double team KD or Kyrie off of Ben Simmons. Look, this how stupid that is to me. When James Harden having an off game because he got to be the facilitator, you can't win, Rock. You literally got James Harden, who always gonna have an off game and be a facilitator in Ben Simmons. But he gonna play defense. Okay, well then I just attack the one nigga that ain't playing defense. Okay. He gonna play defense? All right, cool. I'll just attack Kyrie, Seth, Harris. I'll just attack them. Cam Thomas, Blake Griffin. I'll just attack them all game. I'm gonna make you injure KD again by playing his ass 40 minutes. I'll just attack them. What you gonna put in? What you gonna put in a lineup? Kyrie, Patty Mills, and Seth Curry. I'll score 81. I'll score 81 in the first quarter. CJ 2 times. Why? First of all, why is niggas... Only niggas bringing up the Lakers was dumb motherfuckers who didn't listen to me 8 months ago when I told you they was going to be back in the play-in game. You niggas wasn't smart. I told you niggas they couldn't be Utah. I said they couldn't be Portland. I said they couldn't be Dallas. I said they couldn't be Golden State. I said they couldn't be Phoenix. I said they couldn't be... I named teams they couldn't beat. I said, yeah, they're going to beat up on OKC. I was wrong. Dead wrong. They're going to beat up on some East Coast teams. But this team ain't going to be that. They might finish just as good as the Nash and the White team. They going to finish worse than that. And I kept saying this shit is a disaster. It's no way this can work. Y'all know, I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all talk about niggas doing shit they never did before in their career. Don't make no sense. So, only niggas surprised or talking about the Lakers is niggas who don't know how to listen. I ain't really surprised. Everything that's happening is happening like I said. But let me let y'all hear what Tiki Barber coon ass. Cause just like today when I got mad at the Black History display and that black lady starts splaining, it's always some nigga that's gonna be splaining. Always. Tiki Barber is no different. Coon ass nigga. Like 7-8 said, you know when white supremacists always talk about they got a black friend? They do. They all talking about the same nigga. This nigga right here. Let me show you what nigga they talking about. This is the type of nigga they talking about. If my brother's still in here, Twan, I hope you're not driving. This the type of nigga white people say is their black friend. See? Now look. The white women loving it, but look at that sister face. She don't look happy about that shit. Look, he cheesing. I want you to see that sister's face. She don't think that shit funny. Look at Becky. She love. He's good in buck broken. He's a good one. Look at the white woman's smile. That looked like a tranny. That looked like a man. That looked like they enjoying Tiki looking moist. Shit, that do too. Now, what I think about it. But they loving it. Look at her. They love it. It's like McDonald's. They loving it. So when you see Tiki Barber and you remember he talked about he had a Twan, how big a coon do you gotta be, y'all? How big a coon? Look, when Stephen A calls you out. Stephen A, when Stephen A calls you out for coon, and he right. You know you buck dancing.
You know, the fact that the mirrors, and I always said this with the Tishes as well, like they embraced me like I was family, you know what I mean? And so I know them intimately. So when I say I don't believe they're racist, it's because I know they're not.
This is Tiki Barber, ex-New York Giants running back.
Tiki, you don't know who the hell I know. I've been a journalist for almost 30 years. I know a few people within the Giants organization.
And ESPN's Stephen A. Smith.
Your experience is not my experience, but I can't sit here with conviction like Stephen A. Who doesn't know anybody in the Giants organization and claim that they're a racist organization. That's just, I would never do that. Only reason I would do that is because I'm trying to make a point.
Tiki took shots at Stephen A.
I know a lot of stuff about you, my brother, that I would never say because I'd have the decency not to say those things. Chill out. Watch yourself.
So Smith fired back.
Now, to say that every organization and the league itself is systemically racist because minorities aren't getting head coaching jobs and Brian Flores had a bad experience because of what Bill Belichick did. If Bill Belichick had never sent that text message and he comes into that interview with the New York Giants on Thursday and it goes well or not or whatever, and he doesn't get the head coaching job, is he still suing the league?
A lot to unpack here, so let's begin. Barber on his radio show used this logic to back the NFL at every turn and criticize Brian Flores. You know, the man suing the National Football League for issues we all know are prevalent, but that they won't do a damn thing about, unless, of course, stuff like this happens. However,
John Gruden had $80 million left on a deal, or whatever it was, $70 million left on a deal that he's no longer going to get because he was fired for cause for something he did even when he wasn't a Raiders coach.
He was an analyst.
He was an analyst on ESPN.
Oh,
he was
so
joking because he's got a sick personality.
Oh, he was joking,
really
huh?
just defended John Gruden.
He just defended John
Gruden.
Gruden.
Racist trope to describe NFL Union Chief DeMaurice Smith in a 2011 email, writing Dumbourius Smith has lips the size of Michelin tires, detailing even more troubling emails showing Gruden using offensive language to insult NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, also calling the league's first openly gay player Michael Sam a queer, disparaging players who protested during the national anthem, panning the hiring of female referees, and mocking league efforts to reduce concussions.
How funny is this dude? Right, Tiki?
John Gruden said that he was angry when he sent this email. When he was angry, this is what he went to. Why is it? Is that when you get upset with a person of a different race, you always go to racist rhetoric.
Lest we forget, Gruden suggested Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid be fired for taking part in the anthem protest to bring awareness to systemic racism and police brutality. You know who else didn't approve of Cap's protest?
Tiki Barber is a former Giants running back.
I agree with his desire to continue the narrative. There are issues in this country that you have to commend him for, but I don't commend him for sitting and not honoring this country and our flag.
And who did this sound like?
We believe everyone should stand for the national anthem. That's an important part of our policy. And it's also important for us to honor our flag and to our country.
You personally, do you understand what they're protesting, and can you explain your understanding of that?
Yes, they're very clear about it. And they're actually incredibly knowledgeable, articulate.
That would be NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell.
I think it's very disrespectful to our country. I think it's
Right, Shay. They do. That's why that nigga ain't got no facial hair, Shay. What I tell you about? Don't trust no nigga, no mustache, no beard.
As journalists
And a bald head. This nigga walking around looking like
to all of us,
a penis.
How was the waiver that the NFL gave to Kaepernick different from what they would have given to any other free agent walking into trial?
Well, because it had a certain clause in it that said you cannot take any action for anything that takes place inside.
This nigga took it to the furthest. He ain't got no eyebrows.
That you cannot.
I don't trust him neither.
Anything, any and all actions that occur. And what they're really talking about is what happens after Colin works out. Suppose he sits down with the NFL, with a team, any given team, and that team asks you, if we sign you, do you plan on kneeling? And if you say, and if Colin Kaepernick said, yes, I plan on kneeling, and then suddenly he doesn't get signed, then he has waived his right to take any action as a collusion lawsuit, because right then and there, that question is collusive.
And yet, even with all this info, it didn't stop Tiki Barber. It's almost Colin wants special treatment, and that bothers me. There's so many players who, if everything went perfectly right in their existence, would never get this opportunity to have a full open workout with scouts. And here's my chance to make it. Nobody gets that. Colin got it, and he acted like he didn't appreciate it. It's off-putting, he uttered on CBS Sports Radio. I do think his question of honor and integrity are interesting because, well, you know, Rob Parker of Fox Sports 1 wrote an opinion piece on Tiki Barber's defense of the Maras. This has happened time and time again. Black players have shown up just in time to give these bad owners / offenders a get out of jail free card. They are the mouthpieces for teams. They are sent out to paint a different tale. And why wouldn't they? They want to keep.
He left the Asian wife for a white woman.
Bags and stay on the Christmas card list. It's downright shameful. The mistake Barber and other players like him made.
He left her while she was pregnant.
So caught up about how they were treated. It's not about them, though. Often you can tell how genuine people are about how they treat people they don't know. That's the true test.
Oh, they do me like that all the time.
Minority hiring. Your track record speaks volumes. Barber wants us to believe it's just happenstance. Only a naive former player trying to stay in the team's good graces would buy it. Here's the point. Tiki has a history of defending the National Football League at every turn. But potentially, when public view and opinion sways from one side to another, so does his commentary. His feud with Stephen A. Smith is today's news, but loyalty to the Shield is forever.
Yeah, that was the last time you paid attention to him, cause you saw his Asian wife. You saw his Asian wife. You saw his Asian wife. but they were showing you her because he had cheated on her with a white woman. And at first they were like, look at this nigga. Then they realized it was a white woman. Because remember, NBC fired his ass. Remember, Shay, NBC fired his dumb ass. Remember, they fired his. Tiki Barber always been off the mark. The nigga quit and then the Giants won the Super Bowl. The nigga quit, then they won the Super Bowl. And the year that they won the Super Bowl, he came out shitting on Eli Manning, trying to say he ain't really that good. And he shitted on the coach. Yeah, his brother Rondy played for Tampa Bay. He won a Super Bowl. I think Rondy's wife black. Right, Twan. That's how y'all know that's my brother. Motherfucker, when you coon, you don't deserve nothing good to happen to you. Just like Karl Malone. Twan used to laugh at me. He said, nah, Karl Malone don't need to win shit. You don't never need. Niggas a coon. Said that shit about Magic. Karl Malone don't never need to win shit. And what did he win? Nigga, number 2 all-time leading scorer. Most niggas get praised for that. My niggas hate that. Don't nobody bring that up. And you can't say all that shit about Karl Malone. He couldn't play that in Jordan's era. He wouldn't have done all that in Jordan's era. Because he did. He did. But he gets no love because he's a coon. It's like people don't like Stockton because he's a white supremacist. So we know that what's his name is a coon. Emmanuel Acho. Here's his brother Sam telling you the buck in his eyes story ever.
Deli chocolate chips.
I mean,
Level of delicious.
If y'all want to see some, listen. All right, everybody get your barf bags ready. Because the eye buckery that's about to happen is real.
What you want the players to do and what you're hearing from the players right now.
Yo, I'll
like even when you talk to players. Okay,
Yeah.
you got to say it.
This first take clip starts off with Sam Acho cutting off Ryan Clark, then saying this.
Somebody texted me yesterday, a player, current player in the NFL, high, caliber, however you want to call it, player, said, man, what can I do to support Brian Flores?
Mm-hmm.
Or what can I do? And a couple things I told him, I said, you can speak out, use your voice. You are trusted. People trust you. You are respected. So speak out, support Brian Flores, right? You have a relationship with him. That's number one. But number two, it's more than just about Brian Flores. You have to use your relationships to make a change. So, for example, I'm close with George McCaskey. He's a chairman of the Chicago Bears. And one thing I saw is this social injustice, racial injustice, systemic racism conversation has been happening over the last couple of years. I said, okay, I can't just change this dude's mind. Sometimes people need their hearts changed. Sometimes people are oblivious to the prejudice that they have. And that's on both sides, right? That's black and that's white. So what we did is.
So we both got prejudice in our heart, y'all. That's both sides. What the fuck is he talking about? Prejudice is a prejudgment made of a person without any historical reference or actual,
we took a journey together.
actual data to back up
on a police ride along on the South.
Your irrational fear. We don't have irrational fear, and we have plenty of data for us to be very cautious and suspect of white folk.
social injustice, racial injustice, systemic racism conversation has been happening over the last couple of years. I said, okay, I can't just change this dude's mind. Sometimes people need their hearts changed. Sometimes people are oblivious to the prejudice that they have. And that's on both sides, right? That's black and that's white. So what we did is we took a journey together. We decided to go on a police ride along on the south side of Chicago to see what police go through firsthand. South side.
Ah, yes, the both sidesing argument from none other than this dude's brother.
Because everything great is birthed through discomfort. It's time to get uncomfortable. Once we get past our differences, that's when we find empathy, because real empathy, it knows no age. I understand you. I may not be you, but I love you.
Emmanuel Acho, the man who does not make Roger Goodell uncomfortable through conversing, even though that is the very title of his show.
Right, we did that. But then we also decided to go to a prison in Louisiana, actually. Went to a prison, and in Chicago, went to 2 prisons just to see what it's like for someone who is incarcerated to open up our eyes. We also took a journey to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, changing minds and changing hearts. That was for both of us. So some people, if you have a relationship, use that relationship and go on a journey, right? Oftentimes people are changed based off of experiences. And I changed and I grew from that experience as well. For others, we talked about it. It's those relationships.
But Acho, it doesn't seem like the players are the one that needs changing. They're
Get him, Molly. So what the fuck is
By the way, to Molly Kieran, because she is preaching.
You can't
Molly? Like what? Look, even Molly don't like this eye-buckery. Watch this. Molly, like, nigga, do you know she starts laughing at the cooning? Watch this.
But Acho, it doesn't seem like the players are the one that needs changing. They're not the one.
Now watch, he won't look at her, y'all. Notice he doesn't look at her while he doing this cooning. Look how she looking at him.
You know,
Thank you, by the way, to Molly Kieran, because she is preaching.
You can't just tell somebody to go and do something, right? You have to go with them, and all of a sudden, maybe their eyes will be open. And so what I'm saying in that example, Molly, is that maybe you could say, I didn't need to grow or I didn't need to change. That could be an argument, but the other side is with this owner coming with me, maybe his mind and his heart and his eyes were opened as well.
No, it wasn't, nigga. They still got a white coach. What the fuck is he talking about? What? This nigga was just talking about the Bears owner. That coach white as rice. What is he talking about?
Oh, that's
So you just rode around with a white supremacist, riding around with cops and looking at black people, then went to the jail looking at black people, then came here, went to the African American Museum with a bunch of white people looking at black people. But you took him on a nigger safari? What is that?
just one example, right? I can't just say, hey, go do this, right? Why would he go by himself? No, I'm going.
No! Why would you tell him do that? Oh, you wanted to go on the nigger safari with him? What were you, his guide, his African guide?
Going with you together. That's the point that I'm making. Number one. Number two.
You're not making a point.
You got a second point?
Yeah, real quick.
Right.
My second point is this: like with those same relationships.
Stephen A. Stephen A. said you got a second point.
So, maybe you could say I didn't need to grow or I didn't need to change. That could be an argument, but it's one example, right? I can't just say, hey, go do this, right? Why would he go by himself? No, I'm going with you together. That's the point that I'm making. Number one. Number two.
You got a second point?
Yeah, real quickly, just quickly. My second point is this: like with those same relationships, speak up. Like you have a voice, so tell the owner, like, hey man, I know this coach, I know this GM. Tell whoever's hiring, make sure you use your voice. Don't just sit back and be quiet. Those are the things that I would say to you.
I just also want to be clear. The noise has been made by plenty, spanning decades, on the atrocious hiring records the NFL has with black coaches. It's just that in 2022, someone from within has the balls to actually do something about it, and that man is Brian Flores.
And when you say speak out, and when I'm asking for a concrete example, it's like speak out to the media, you know, that also seems like a little bit vague as well for a rallying cry.
Kudos to Eddie on Twitter, who prefaced his own clip with this.
Hey, bro. Molly, like, speak out. What the fuck do that mean? Right, Molly? These vague ass, you need to speak out. And say what? Motherfucker saying all lives matter is speaking out. Hey, PG. So he's saying the way to heal racism is ride around with a white supremacist through our neighborhoods? Is that? I'm not understanding. Can somebody help me? Is this man saying this is what you need to do? What you need to do, find some rich racist white man that don't live around no black people. Then go find the police and hope he don't beat you up. And then y'all go on a ride along and look at him beating up niggas. Make sure you go on the nigger side of town. Make sure you go on the nigger side of town and look at them niggas. Then go to jail and look at niggas. He said his brother said that they didn't grow up around black people. They had to play football to be around black people. Emmanuel Acho said that. Yeah, his brother Emmanuel told on Jimmy Kimmel that he didn't grow up around black people because he's African. He had to learn about black people through playing football. Yep. Don't worry about it. I ain't mad at y'all being late. YouTube, man. All y'all did was miss a whole bunch of funny shit for 52 minutes while I was talking. So y'all be mad at YouTube and y'all tell them how the fuck I missed some of that funny shit that nigga said. But I ain't about to recap it. Just know this, okay? Harriet Tubman was looking at Allen Iverson cornrows to get out of slavery. Whoever late, just know this. Harriet Tubman was looking at Allen Iverson cornrows to get out of slavery. You gotta go back and look. That's a teaser. The only way you gonna know is what I'm talking about. You gotta rewatch this video. Only way you gonna know what I'm talking about. You gotta go back and rewatch this. You ain't gonna never know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? I don't know. This nigga's high as shit. No, I'm not. Only way Harriet Tubman, she'd have never got to Baltimore if she didn't look at Allen Iverson's cornrow. My brother right now is laughing his ass off. Trust me. I know my brother's in the house dying. Like, oh my God, my brother's crazy. See? I told you. Anthony, if you don't know the joke, you will get the joke when you rewatch it. You be like, oh my God. Oh yeah, the Tiki Barber and Rondi Barber book. I'm glad I never bought that shit. But they gave it to my kid. They gave it to Charisma. They gave that shit to Charisma though one time. Oh, Emmanuel Acho, you saw he said it? You saw that he said it? It was on Jimmy Kimmel, wasn't it? Or some shit like that. You saw that. She just went and found it. She was like, oh no, that nigga did say it. That's what I love about Shay, boy. Shay like me. Look. All right. So look. That's right. So look. For those of you who has been talking to me about, man, Biden has this new crack pipe bill. Now, I know it's not a crack pipe bill. How do I know it's not a crack pipe bill? I ain't seen a crackhead since 2009. I ain't seen it. Look, my brother can stamp this. Nigga, crackheads are extinct like dinosaurs. I know one person in my family still selling crack. I ain't gonna tell you who he is. It's one of my uncles, though. Unc has 2 jobs. Unc don't, you know what? Unc don't really sell crack. It's the one clientele left that won't die. So he so he feel like now it's to the point where he don't got nowhere else to go for the crack. And Unc like, damn, well, I might well get it because I know he gonna want some. I swear to God. I be with him when he about to re-up. He out. Shit. I gotta go uptown, nephew. Why? Yeah, because I know he gonna want some, so I gotta get something. I ain't got nothing. Shit, you know me, I be at work. Right. This man be at work. I ain't no goddamn crackhead. You a lie, Quest. Crackheads do die. Okay, that was Frisco. Look, I swear to you, Twan, the nigga Sporko that I knocked out that used to live around Berry Farm, he in the hallway. I thought he was smoking crack. He not smoking crack. He with the Asians smoking meth. They smoking meth. They not smoking crack. They smoking that fentanyl lace shit. For real, bruh. Ain't no black people. They put it on the news out here. Oh, okay. Bruh, you know, when you come back home, all the crack strips gone. Bro, you know I ain't lying. When you come out this joint, you know all the crackheads are gone. Ain't no Quest. Ain't no new crackheads being born. Everybody dies. Ain't no new crackheads being born. When the last time you heard the news complaining about crack babies? Stop that shit, Quest. Crackheads do die. They get old and they quit. Crackheads retire. Like Jordan. They put their pipe up. Hey, Twan. Crack kids retire like Jordan. They put their pipe on a mantle. 2 years. Take it back off. I'm back. They like Jordan. They finished piping. And put it back up. Then come pipe for the Wizards. Ah! Oh, that's funny to me. That's funny to me. I don't care if you're not laughing. Fuck you. That shit's hilarious to me. Woo! But anyway, I ain't mad about the pipes. I don't smoke crack. Shit, I told you, I don't even see no crack heads. Hang up the pipe, hang the pipe in the rafters and shit. In the Hall of Flame. Bunch of dollar lighters with flames this long. Niggas just lighting them. You know it only worked for a second. Hanging they pipe up in the rafters and shit. And the Hall of Flame. Oh, woo! Shit, I got a couple of family members. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, tell the truth, she ain't the devil. But yeah, I ain't mad about the crack pipes. Y'all niggas too mad about this shit. One, y'all know no more real life crackheads. And two, stop faking. They ain't dropping them pipes in no black neighborhoods. That's for all the meth heads. A nigga not gonna get nail pipe. Shit. Hey. Nook. Y'all always been famous for Ron. Hair Ron. Come on, man. You know damn well there's more people selling Ron out there. Selling crystal than crack. Tell the truth, Nook. Am I lying? Am I lying? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Nook. Look, he laughing. See? Nook. You know me. You know, you can't just name no neighborhood. Y'all famous for boy. Nook, laugh like shit. Come on, Nook. Don't try that with your man. Y'all never been famous for snow. Y'all been famous for that brown. Shit, Baltimore. You want to get paid? Go find some spots up in Baltimore. You gonna get paid now. You gonna get a long sentence if they catch you. But you want to get paid? Go to Baltimore. Get you a Billy. Nigga, you be New York. Y'all famous for that, Nook. You know more of that getting stole than anything. It's two crackheads. They look lost. They look like a roach in a clean apartment. Like, what the fuck? I done walked into the wrong. Twan. Twan. Motherfucker walk around in a circle. What? Nook. It's for crackheads that be waiting for the same crack man in Park Heights. That nigga come through like the ice cream truck. He only... You know I know. Nook, you know I know. I know that. Shit, y'all next door neighbor. You know, I know. I can always go to my brothers in Baltimore. Whenever something light down here, I call somebody up in Baltimore. What you need? You want me in Glen? You want me up? You want to meet me by Arundel Mill? You want to meet me in Glen Burn? Yeah, we be there. That's right. See? Nobody can ever question me and my brothers' street credibility. Y'all can never question our credibility, Slim. I can tell you about blocks. I can tell you about some blocks. And y'all just saying Nook like that. You don't hear me hollering about Baltimore like that. Baltimore, for real, for me, is a party city. I go there, I'm gonna party. I'm gonna have me some fun. Meet some of them nice gals they got down there, chill out. Smoke a J with the fellas. Nook might be out there with the homies one day. See me smoking, they be like, hey, DC, where you get that weed from? All right, nigga, my pocket. Hell yeah, yo. DC cool as shit. I fucked them over. That nigga say, where you get that weed from? Twice I told that, that's a nigga in my motherfucking pocket. You need something? Black people know naturally wherever I go that I love black people. So y'all cool with me. I can go through any neighborhood. Like my brother Twan. Him and my brother L, that we got that. We can go through him and my brother L. That's how they was in New York just chilling. They walking through Harlem like they from there. Only problem they had was the who. Who y'all think was the only problem Twan and LJ had a problem with when they went to New York, y'all? Who? Take a guess. Who was the only people to bother my little brothers when they was in New York? Twan, don't tell them. Let somebody type it in the chat room. Somebody type it. Look at Shay. Shay, always on point. That's who it was, Shay. That's who it was. They have a problem with nobody the whole time. Even in the jail. Think about that. They were in jail in New York. Two niggas from DC. You are? Well, you shouldn't smoke that, Quan. You should get you some real weed. But anyway, before Quan came in and told me he broke smoking that bullshit, my brothers and them is in New York in the jail. The niggas in the jail kicking it with them. Everybody good to them except the police. What y'all think about that shit? Police. All they wanted to do go see the ball drop. All they wanted to do was see the ball drop. All my brother Twan wanted to do was see the ball drop. In real life. Ask me what they locked them up for. Absolutely nothing. Hey, seriously. Y'all won't believe what they got locked up for. Nothing. This what happened. They was in Harlem chilling. Trespassing. For doing what you see on the movies all the time. Thank you, Twan. Trespass. Basically, Shay being black, right? Cause Shay, what do y'all see? Everybody in here done watched a movie that was set in New York. And ain't they always on the rooftop of the buildings? Everybody has seen a New York set movie. They always on a rooftop. That's what they got locked up for. Going on a rooftop. They was in Cameron and them hood. They was in Dipset hood. They was in Dipset hood. Yep, in the projects on the roof. They got locked up. Harlem. Yep. They was killing time during the day, riding the subway. My brothers. Shit, they get it from their damn father. We get it from our dad. We go to the hood when we go out of town. Yeah, we gonna go to the nice spots and have fun, but we gonna go through where we probably would live at first. And see what it's like. For real, for real. I don't want to see it on TV. I want to actually put my feet on the ground and see what it look like. Oh, that's dangerous. Probably so. Shay, when they told me, I said the same shit. I said, that's illegal? I said, but every movie we watched, I said, Crush Groove, they was on. I said, yeah, when Russell was doing it. I think we should chill about the crack pipes, though. We don't really know them. Y'all saw India Irie said Joe Rogan ain't racist. Shouts out to Mr. Superboy, your world, Harvey. Bitch, what was the point? Bitch, fuck you go make all that damn fuss for. Bitch, the fuck you make all this ruckus for? Just to tell us, oh no, he's a good white man. Y'all gonna leave him alone now. Shay, this bitch, no, leave him alone. I'm about to threaten her. I'm about to threaten her. I ain't listening. Well, I don't think I really have ever listened to. I'm not the only college that'll cover my clothes, and I don't even know why she buck dancing. No. Why she come and buck dance on TV? India, Ari. I'm not the type of bro like bros that dance, tap dance for the fucking white man. Not the type of bro that like bros that buck dance. She's a bug dancing queen. Damn. But it ain't supposed to be 24 hours and you come buck dance. Jay Prince was. Jay Prince, you know better. That ain't it, brother. This is not the way. It's got to be a better way. It's a storm. What Bobby Brown say? I gotta get away. Right. I mean, what is he? Defend Joe Rogan for what? Why? Jay Prince, why are you in this? Why? Ain't no rapper like artist gonna be on there. Did Joe Rogan say Jay Prince shouldn't have been locked up with Ja Rule and Suge Knight? Anthony. She was looking like Aeneas Williams. Pop her hips out the stands. Aeneas Williams, he a football player, Hall of Fame football player, cornerback. Spent most of his career backing up, checking on, backpedaling. It was good when he did. So what? Willie D was wrong. Willie D was wrong. Willie D need to come out and repent. Willie D need to repent. Moist, 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 moist. My moist meter went off. So moist. She said it on Don Lemon. She said it on Don Lemon. What the fuck was the point? What was the point? Why even bring it up? Well, make up your mind. You started saying you was smoking K2. So we know you talking about you. Can't be talking about me. We know you're talking about you. Maybe you should take a knee on this one, Quan. Take a huge L. You try to come in trying to claim, no, nigga, you're not the star of the show. Nobody came to see what Quan was going to type in the chat room. Nobody. You didn't even click on to hear what you was going to type in the chat room. Your brain wasn't working. You forgot that I read shit and I go, hold the fuck up. Let me take care of this light work real fast. Okay. That's what you over there doing, nigga. You got to do better. What's up, Rob? What's happening, family? I was just calling out all coons and all. You know, Sam, Acho, tap dancing, Tiki the buck dancing barber. India. I don't think Joe Rogan is racist. I read. We are flamed. We talked about Joe Biden's crack pipe thing and how I ain't really mad. I don't smoke crack and I don't see crack heads. Yeah, we don't. For real, who listens to Joe Rogan? I was fucked up that Ed Stark listened to Joe Rogan. I ain't know why. He said he watched MMA though. That's why he watched. I don't watch MMA. Y'all know I don't like no MMA. Yeah, nobody really black really listens to Joe Rogan. For real. It's hard to boycott a nigga you never listened to. You're like, boycott Joe Rogan, how the fuck I'm gonna do that? Oh, you selling up? No, brother, I never listened to him. The fuck, how I'm a boycott? I can't boycott shit I wasn't doing. Fuck, I look like I'm boycotting. Nigga, you never listen to, I know. I'm gonna take a picture of that Black history shit at my job too, and put it in a post. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna put a poll up. For real, I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll up tomorrow of that Black history shit. And y'all can tell me what y'all think. You know? Because I don't know. I thought it was some bullshit. Like, I don't know what type of shit is this. The fuck? I know I ain't crazy. Nah, Rob. Fuck, you put a video out, him saying nigga. Oh, I knew about it for a long time, but it was about me getting my money. Huh, bitch? What, bitch? I hate to sound like a pimp, but what, bitch? Woo! What? Crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Where the hell is True Raw? I ain't seen True Raw in a minute. See, I knew it. Y'all heard about this. Let me tell y'all something about these anti-vaxxers. I just heard about Snoop on the death row, but all that buck dancing Snoop be doing, yeah, ain't nothing new, G Nation. Snoop did a lot of cooning, a lot of buckery, eye buckery. He did a lot of cooning. Snoop did a lot of buck dance, so that's hard for me, you know. Once you done cut that jig for them people, I can't fuck with you no more. You out there. Helicopter arms. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. All of that shit, nah. I'm not rocking with you. Yeah. Do the monkey leg, do the monkey leg, do the monkey leg. Nah. Anyway, I know it's still people that's anti-vax, but black people that's anti-vax, y'all need to think about it. Y'all riding with a bunch of white supremacists. Same people that once you get shot by the police and you shut the fuck up. Same people that don't want you to get a shot. They want you to get shot. By 6 or not 5.
I believe is the most racist person Canada has ever produced. Here's the video.
Trudeau, someone's gonna make you catch a bullet one day. To the rest of this government, someone's gonna do you in. You might want to change your name to Ishmael, or drop a bunch of change down the stairs and call yourself Chong Ching Ching Chang. Now you want to say, oh, the Indians' culture and everything. The natives' culture is a disgrace. It is 100%. Every person who was born here in Canada, in North America, you are indigenous. People don't realize that. If you were born of the land, you are indigenous of the land. It's called depopulation of the Caucasian race, or the Anglo-Saxon. And that's what the goal is. Populate the Anglo-Saxon race. Because they are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. They are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. That's right, Al. I've seen the mosque up in Fort Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being overrun. The Anglo-Saxon people of Canada are our God-given culture. The Anglo-Saxon and the Francophones. We are losing our culture to other ethnic religions. This is not racism. This is genocide of a culture.
Yeah. Okay, let me give you some background. Put up his picture. He's actually a leader for what's called the Freedom Convoy. His name is Pat King. He's a Canadian trucker. He organized events, bigoted, of course, we knew this, but he has organized various events. He's anti-everything, obviously, including wearing a mask, vaccine, etc. Longtime conspiracy theorist. This hateful rhetoric exposes the extreme element of the core of the Freedom Convoy protest. A thread of videos of King espousing the Great Replacement theory, depopulation of the Caucasian.
Okay. Yeah, he Canadian. He Canadian, babe. He's Canadian. Oh, Maple Leaf motherfucking caveman. Oh, maple syrup sucking Pecklewood. Maple syrup smelling Pecklewood. It's all in his bed. You look. Oh, like, well, he ain't say nothing about black people. He ain't had to. We know what he say. I'm mad he said all that shit on Twitter, though. I don't get away. I don't even got a page. Twitter just totally took me the fuck off. Said, no, nigga. That'll be it for you. That'll be it for you, nigga. Well, that's it. Okay. Did y'all hear about these motherfuckers right here? The McMichael copycats. They attempt to murder a black FedEx driver. I want y'all to listen to this shit, though. See, somebody was mad at me. I was talking about the South. Watch this.
Ahmaud Arbery was killed, that father-son duo. Well, it looks like another father-son duo tried to do the exact same thing to another young black male who was delivering for a national company. Let me bring your attention to Mr. Gibson. Let's put up his picture, okay? That's Mr. D. Monterio Gibson. He's a black FedEx driver. He was making deliveries in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Two white men chased him, tried to trap him, and they shot at him, and they shot up his truck. And all he was trying to do was deliver packages per his orders. Put up the mugshot of the two men who are accused of this heinous crime. Now, keep their mugshots up because I want to show you a cause and effect here, all right? Everyone knows Mr. Gibson was a victim of a crime. Everybody knows it. What is Mr. Gibson doing now? He's currently on unpaid time off from FedEx. They're not even paying the brother after he was shot at and had to flee those two individuals that, if things went the other way, would right now be arrested for murder. So he's on unpaid time off. And FedEx tried to put him back on the same route. He resisted for obvious reasons. So he goes back to FedEx and said, you know what, we're going to. Mr. Gibson said, hell
nah.
Now, I'm sure he didn't say it that way, but basically, why would you put me on the same route? They just tried to kill me. Why would you do that? Why would you traumatize this young man like this again? Why would you do this, right? So FedEx said they were going to do what they could do to change his route. But in the meantime, you're on unpaid time off, all right? So Brandon Case and Gregory Case put their pictures up again. Those are the individuals, father-son duo, Brandon and Gregory. Isn't that interesting? They turned themselves in to the Brookhaven police. That's in Mississippi. They were bailed out on $150,000 and the $75,000 bond, respectively. Those are your criminals, all right? Those are the people who chased this young man down. Let me give you some background as to what happened on that day. This is according to the Mississippi Free Press. The driver, 24-year-old D. Monterio of Utica, Mississippi.
Utica,
had just delivered a
Mississippi.
package around 7 p.m. on January 24th when he saw a white pickup driving toward him from a nearby residence located on a connected plot of land. He's lawfully there. He's doing his job. He clearly has on a FedEx uniform. He's delivering a package. What happens? Gibson told the Free Press, and I quote, "In my mind, I'm thinking the driver is leaving to go to the store or something like that. But then they get extremely close to me and start blowing their horn. I proceed to leave the driveway. As I'm leaving the driveway, he starts driving in the grass, trying to cut me off. Sounds familiar? My instincts kick in. I swerve around him and I start hitting the gas, trying to get out of the neighborhood because I don't know what his intentions are. Sounds familiar? He's trying to leave the community now, just like the young man Ahmaud Arbery. Okay? He's trying to avoid them, just like Ahmaud Arbery did. I drive down about 2 or 3 houses. There's another guy. Here's the trap. There's another guy standing in the middle of the street, pointing a gun at my windows and signaling to me to stop with his hands, as well as mouthing the word stop. I shake my head no. I hide behind the steering wheel and I swerve around him as well. As I swerve around him, he starts firing shots into my vehicle. Okay? That's a hell of a situation for a young worker to be in. Okay? Now remember, he's on unpaid leave from FedEx.
I sue the shit out of FedEx.
Go on that same route again.
Fuck FedEx.
According to the police, Brandon was the one armed with a gun, while his father was the one driving the pickup truck. Once again, sounds familiar? As Gibson drove toward the end of the street, Gibson said one of his managers at FedEx called him and he told her what was happening. They're shooting at you? Question mark. Yes. Okay, head back to the station as soon as you can. What?
What?
The FedEx manager says, hey, Mr. Gibson, are they shooting at you? He says, yes. Well, just as soon as you can get to FedEx processing, just come to the station. We'll solve this later. We didn't even want him to file a police report immediately. It gets deeper, okay? As Gibson made his way out of Brookhaven, he noticed the pickup truck was still following him. Still following him. He's out of the community. Gibson says he went as fast as he could and was chased all the way to the interstate. Once he was about 10 or 15 minutes down the interstate. Think about how long this is. You know, 1 minute running away from someone
is a long time.
Eternity. This man has been doing it for about 20 minutes now total, all right? Okay? Once he was about 10 or 15 minutes down the interstate and the white pickup truck was no longer following him, Gibson said he called another manager and told him what the manager told him they could file a police report the next morning. Once again, no urgency. They're not treating him like a victim.
Motherfucker just shot at me.
Dispatched himself and reported the incident. Good for him. Gibson recounted the call saying, and I quote, I reached dispatch, let them know what was going on. And I only had a chance to get a little of the story out when he cut me off and he was like, were you at this address? I said, yes. He was like, well, I just got a call of a suspicious person at this address. I was like, sir, I'm not a suspicious person. I work for FedEx. I was just doing my job. Let's put a picture of this young man up again. Yeah, you know what's suspicious about him, right? Okay. I also let him know that they shot at me. So he's telling the dispatch, listen, these people shot at me. And he was like, well, they didn't tell me that. Of course they wouldn't. He told me to save the rest of my story, that he'd take my name down and give it to my supervisor. Once he made it back to the FedEx station, the first manager this young brother spoke with examined the back of the vehicle. What did they find? They found bullet holes inside of the vehicle, okay? Bullet holes. The truck was a Hertz rental with Hertz marking, but it was rented by FedEx, and the young man clearly had a full FedEx uniform on. The next day, Gibson and one of his managers went to the Brookhaven police, filed an official report, and according to the report, let's put this up.
I ain't quit. They're gonna fire me, and I'm
said
assuming
that she was Mr. Gibson's boss. The van had at least 2 bullet holes, one in the back door, one in the bumper, and 3 packages inside had bullet
I'm
holes.
gonna get unemployment, and I'm
assuming.
assuming.
A picture of a bullet that was still laying on the van. Gibson also told Free Press that one white officer, whose name
and I'm suing them Peckerwood,
asked him if he had been doing anything to make them think he looked suspicious. I mean, you were shot at. Obviously, you did something here. Why would 2 white men and just and the young man clearly had a full FedEx uniform on. The next day, Gibson and one of his managers went to the Brookhaven police, filed an official report, and according to the report, let's put this up, Miss Candace Welch said that she was Mr. Gibson's boss. The van had at least 2 bullet holes, one in the back door, one in the bumper, and 3 packages inside had bullet holes in them. She also had a picture of a bullet that was still laying on the van. Gibson also told Free Press that one white officer, whose name he did not know, asked him if he had been doing anything to make them think he looked suspicious. I mean, you were shot at. Obviously, you did something here.
What's the obvious problem with this? What's the obvious problem? What you're asking a man who's delivering packages? Okay, he was in an unmarked Hertz small moving truck, taking packages out in a purple uniform and leaving them on people's shit. No FedEx driver picks anything up. FedEx drivers only leave shit. What could he have been doing to be suspicious? What in the fuck is going on? Have I lost my goddamn mind? That's the first thing I don't like. So hold on. Do they shoot Santa Claus? Is it like they just really anti getting anything? Because what suspicious could I have been doing delivering pack? Is it suspicious when the mailman comes to your house? Is it suspicious when it's a man at my damn mailbox? I'm about to take a shot at him. It's the mailman, man. You full of shit.
Why would 2 white men just try to trap you and kill you? What did you do to them? That's basically what the cop is saying.
Basically.
Oh, there's more. Okay. Brookhaven police did not respond to the Free Press request or comment at the time of their reporting. Gibson said the police chief tried to emphasize how non-racist the community is.
He black.
That the town of Brookhaven, we don't have racists here. Well, you know, that seemed odd to me, according to Mr. Gibson. The Brookhaven chief of police, Kenny Collins, is black. Brookhaven has a history of lynching. In 1955, civil rights activist Lamar Smith died after someone shot him on the lawn of the Lincoln courthouse in Brookhaven. Local police never charged any suspects with the crime.
But it's a non-racist town, says the coon chief.
That he plans to ask the FBI and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, MBI, to open an official investigation. He also plans to ask the U.S. State Department of Justice to prosecute this as a hate crime. The attorney, Mr. Moore, compared this to the Ahmaud Arbery murder, saying, and I quote, "It's just sad that it happens. It seems to be a copycat duo, copying off the Ahmaud Arbery case. They saw this man was a black man, and they just hauled off and shot at him at multiple times. At least the younger son did. The older guy tried to entrap him. They were working concertedly to try to entrap and kill this man. I mean, they shot at him several times. It's amazing that he survived." I know.
You always got to explain yourself when you black. You always got to explain your reason for existing. Fuck that. You got to explain why you at work. First, a motherfucker saying you too lazy to work. Then a motherfucker, when you at work, explain why you at work. What's up, talking and grubbing? You see what I'm saying? That's the plight of a black man. You try to be knowledgeable, tell black people, hey man, this is offensive. A black woman sat in my face today. You're being combative. I said, combative about I said, no, I want to be historically accurate. I want people to get a good account of the things that my people have created and allowed them to live off of without being properly praised for or properly credited for. $1LVZ. What up, Caddy? $1LVZ, bro. I gotta get on Supreme Boxing one time too. I gotta be on there with y'all. I was trying to get on there with you and 503 that time. 503 keep jinxing the Warriors because he keep talking about my Lakers. Every time he talk about my Lakers, the Warriors gonna lose. He need to just be quiet. Worry about your fucking team. Don't worry about mine. How you get called for a racist for recognizing racist? You're a racist. How? Explain to me. You mean like Jim Crow? How are you a racist? What you did was like Jim Crow, segregation, slavery, racial profiling. Thanks, bro. Racial profiling, school to prison pipeline. Explain to me how what you did was like that, because that's racism. Cadillac Red said he liked that Biden pick. Yeah, that was that little white lawyer on Tucker Carlson. You know who talks about race? Racist. What? I don't see race. You don't? Was Martin Luther King a racist? He talked about race an awful damn lot. He talked about race an awful lot. Shay, I knew since a little one which one of my family members was going to be coons. Don't hurt me that we don't talk that much. Don't hurt me that we don't talk that much. Al Sharpton a racist too. If you let white folk tell it, every black man that ever lived was I make white people mad. I say shit like this. I can't be racist. What you mean you can't be racist? I love black people. And fuck them up. I fuck them up. I hit them like that. Oh no, I'm not racist. What? Because I love black people. Can you say that? Well, you're black, so is Clarence Thomas. So is Larry Elder. They don't love black people. So is Candace Owens. She doesn't love black people. So, Mr. Man, that's how I fuck them up. So, Mr. Man, how am I racist? But you know what I mean? No, I don't. You're racist against white people. How can I be racist against white people? I pull y'all over and shoot y'all. I pull y'all over for being in my neighborhood. I follow you around the store when you come shopping at the stores we don't got. I make sure you don't get loans. I call my cousin at the bank that work at the bank and he deny you loans. Is that what happens? Yeah, that'll make you unreligious right there. Yep. Because we redlined y'all into the suburbs and us into the ghetto. Yep. I'm racist. I gentrified myself on my own city. I'm racist as shit. Yeah, I said, you know what? I'm going to raise the prices so only white folks can live here. And I'm not going to get any of the money, but you're going to have to spend yours. Ha ha. I'm smart. I'm racist. Racist. That's the black racist face. This is for a meme. The black racist face. Because it's not possible. You have no power, no pull, no no nothing to do anything. Most we can do, get on code, beat the shit out one of them, and make a protection plan to make it so they can't catch or harm the black people who make those moves. You dig? That's the most we can do, but that still ain't racist. That's guerrilla warfare. That's guerrilla warfare. That's the most we could do is get a code where we protect each other. So say talking and grubbing and LVZ catch up on a wood and whop, 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 leave him laying, and we rolls out. Well, it was some black guys. Nah, wasn't no black guys around there. You didn't see any black guys? Nah, I didn't see nothing. Come looking for, well, we're looking for a guy to fist. Nah, ain't nobody like that around here. Nah, we don't know nothing. Nah. That's the most we can do. That's not racism. It's guerrilla warfare. Message. Get the fuck on code. It's the only fucking way. I wanna talk about Tariq Nasheed real quick. Pride is a motherfucker, okay? Pride is a motherfucker. Racism still exists, and people keep telling Tariq, well, you don't have to deal with racism. He lied, they lying. And Tariq know, but he too proud to tell you right now he's still going through it. It's just my conjecture. You know why the museum ain't been built? Because they ain't gonna sell it to him. Do y'all know why he can't get the land? They won't sell it to him. And they keep moving him further and further from where he want to go. Pretty soon, he gonna need more money. Listen to what I tell you. Then they're gonna try to make him look like he frauding y'all. A lot of y'all gonna be mad at him. And it's gonna affect how people look at him. You heard it here first. Fucked up. You heard it here first. No, not like with Umar, anti-hero. Umar spent the money and tricked it off. Umar tricked the money off. Stop with this Umar shit. It's different. This nigga ain't tricked the money off. This nigga got the money. This nigga got the money. This nigga got the money. It's not like Umar at all. Umar framed it that way. Umar could have bought all them buildings. Umar never put in for a building. Umar could have bought all them buildings. He was talking about Detroit wouldn't sell him a build. Broke ass Detroit. Nigga, Detroit be selling school buses to niggas. We could buy a school in Detroit. He should have never said shit, 225 girl. Right, where Umar was, land was cheap as shit. With Tariq doing it, land expensive. And them Russians ain't selling it to him. Tell him, Miss Black. Them Russians ain't gonna sell it to him. He lost one joint. He had more money than the other people. They wouldn't sell it to him. Just like the black people who tried to buy Crenshaw Mall. They took less money. How you get outbidded by less money? Just like Bill Cosby. Network about to go bankrupt. I saved the network. Now I'm going to buy the network. Nah. Nigga, nah. Nah, no thank you. We'd rather go bankrupt. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. Yeah, I know. He was. He was. Cause I did not start off my whole statement by pride is a fucked up thing. I started off my statement by saying how bad pride was. A proud man, you can't tell me nothing. I know. I'm proud. Fuck. That's where he going to have half in the body. That's where he going to end up having the body. And it ain't going to be like in Atlanta. Watch. He going to have to buy it. He going to have to buy it down south. Some broke ass town that's going to love to take his money. California not that town. LA not that town. Pride of motherfucker. Tariq a smart brother. I hope he get it done. But when you dealing with these motherfuckers, he's still meeting with investors. I ain't like these African nigga. What you do with the money? He got the money. I ain't stunting that. He don't need the money. One thing about Tariq, he don't need the money. He get enough cash apps and shit like that where he don't need the money. He sell enough stuff. He don't need the money. I like how he move. I like his drive. But, this the but. He understands, just like I do, that they control elements of everything. And they don't want a nigga like us to win at all. They want him to sit down with his millions and go away quietly. That's what they want Tariq to do. And they gonna try to stall him out. They gonna try to stall him out. What's good there? So right, those whites in Cali know about him. They not gonna sell to him. He ruffled too many feathers. Right. They know it's gonna be a success. All the money niggas gave to it. They know it's a success. I ain't trying to talk no bad energy in the nut. We'll see though. I just got a weird feeling. And I don't like it. Almost like how I told y'all niggas the Lakers was gonna suck. Had to get that in. Wizards traded. Philadelphia look tough. The Nets, better luck next year. Y'all starting all over by the All-Star break. Y'all get ready to work on chemistry issues again. It don't matter though. Kyrie ain't playing all the games, no matter who come. So some games it's gonna be Seth Curry, not Kyrie. And that's good. But how Patty Mills gonna take it when his minutes just drop all the way? I disagree talking that Grubman. He gonna make a difference. They not the championship, but he gonna make a difference. I disagree. He gonna make a difference. See, you ain't being fair. Everybody keep talking about how he quit on the team. I ain't noticed that. What I noticed was, damn, he changed his game again. James Harden, whether you like him or you don't like him, offensively, is capable of changing his game every night. You saw him be a facilitator and let KD and Kyrie take more shots than him. And he get 20. Now he gonna let Embiid take more shots. He gonna get 2. And he gonna make sure Tobias Harris stay a 20-point scorer. Listen to what I say. And that's gonna make a difference. I don't think they can beat Milwaukee though. Cause you got James Harden, but nobody could check Giannis on your team. Still can't nobody check Giannis. So that's the problem. They ain't gonna win. Now, you gonna have nights. It's gonna be KD, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Joe Harris, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, LaMarcus Aldridge. Understand, DeAndre Jordan and what's the name can't play together. DeAndre Jordan can't play with Ben Simmons. Right? Right? Steve Nash gonna figure that out. I don't believe Steve Nash. I don't believe in Ben Simmons. I don't believe in Kyrie Irving. Only nigga I believe in is Kevin Durant. Wizards got Porzingis and Ish Smith back. Why? Fuck we let them go for? If we want to trade Montrez to get him back. And Trez was doing good the city. Then they said, fuck it. Y'all stop laughing. Seriously. What the fuck? Jeff the other day, right? This happened. What's up, Ralph? Jeff the other day say, L, Bradley Beal-Gray had season-ending surgery. Damn. He ain't gonna get his big contract. Before he said he ain't gonna get his big contract, I said, good thing he played for the Wizards. He said he gonna miss out on the contract. I said, why you think I said good thing he play for the Wizards? They still gonna pay him. What's happening? They still gonna pay him. They said he was like, what? I said, bruh, watch what happened. We just traded all them moves to make sure we gonna have Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis. Yep. Because Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis is about to be the two stars on the team. Bradley Beal about to get a max deal. Injured. The Wizards look at this like, oh, ain't nobody gonna want him injured. They ain't gonna want to give him that money injured. We'll give it to him, though. Trust me. I was telling Jeff, I said, Jeff, we gave it to Arenas, gave it to Wall, and we're going to give it to Bradley. That's what we do. Am I lying? With a history of injury, we do that. We give him a shot. And if he ain't good, then they gonna try to get off of him. And they gonna trade him. We not gonna like the trade. Kuzma gonna be the leading scorer for the next 3 years. And we gonna be either in the play-in or in the lottery. So that's all I know about that. Phoenix got better. So the Warriors better get healthy quick. Phoenix got better. And I just don't know. I'll see. I guess the Nets say, shit, we got enough offense. We need a nigga that's going to play defense, pass, and not shoot. So maybe. I don't know. I know they got DeAndre Drummond for the same reason the Lakers got DeAndre Drummond. Rim protection, which he was not good at, and a run the pick and roll. But mostly because Andre Drummond beat the Nets by himself with like a 30-20 game when he played at Cleveland, remember? A lot of that is about that. They need an inside presence. I'm not mad at that. But I don't think he the rim protector they think he is. We'll see though. That's what I was about to say. The way it hurt the Sixers though, talking and grubbing, when Embiid sit down, they ain't got no big man. But I guess they figure I got James Harden. I don't need no big man. That's true, Ralph. Ain't no thing. I thought you had one back. I think they took it from you. Anyway, it's my thing. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Ralph on that, definitely. I don't know what they gonna do, but I guess they figure when he sit down, Daryl Morey like, shit, we can run old James Harden ball. Doc Rivers not having that shit. Doc Rivers is not having that. He gonna move the ball. I want to see how that relationship works. I want to see how the James Harden, Daryl Morey, Doc Rivers, Joel Embiid thing works. Oh yeah, you was saying some bullshit. We'll see. You got it back. I tell people I ain't vindictive. Just had to get niggas time you out. He made a good counterpoint. He ain't say no coon shit. He ain't say no make-believe. He said some good counterpoint. You see, they ain't got no big man when Embiid sit down. I can't refute that. I said that same shit. Damn, Shay. Well, look, Shay. Calm down. Be nice. Damn, sis. Be nice. Shit. It's like we have a nice day. Save all that energy for when I show you that Black History display tomorrow. You gonna be like, oh no, nigga, you gonna do a video about this shit. I'm telling you, you see that shit, you like, what the fuck is this? No. You gonna hit that Kamala Harris. No. But shit, y'all, let me get out of here. I've been on here 2.5 hours damn near. We've been kicking it. Somebody was telling me Dave Chappelle said some questionable shit. We'll see how that turned out, though. I think he was saying it because he don't want white people to live around. We'll see. Well, this is where I'll push back before I go on that route. Think about this. Eric Gordon, Chris Paul, Russ, Daniel House, all them niggas got shots, man. All them motherfuckers got shots. All of them got shots. So they might be good with James, believe it or not. Plus, Doc might try to limit his minutes. So he might appreciate Shake and Thibault and guys like that. Plus, I got James utilizing them guys. We'll see, though. We'll see. But let me get out of here. LVZ, man. I'm out, man. He better get unused to it. Big Game James is coming, baby.